Hey everyone, how's it going? This is a clip from episode 156. It originally aired on May 19th, 2019. Dawn calls the show to ask the panel for their help regarding the menacing sounds she and her husband heard and the dark-like shadow that appeared on her front door camera. Dawn explains that there's been a resurgence of poltergeist activity in her house. She's had issues in the past with mean words showing up on the mirror in the bathroom after someone has taken a shower. She's used sage and put up crosses in the past. And the panel shares some do-it-yourself Poltergeist Eradicator processes that, if followed precisely, should help Dawn to clear the space and remove the entities that are causing the poltergeist activities. This is definitely an episode clip you'll want to hear, as well as keep on hand just in case you ever start experiencing some of these kind of issues yourself. Hope you enjoy the clip. Welcome to the Communicators, a paranormal journey. This is Kevin, your host, and we're here every Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. The call-in number for every show is 646-668-8373. The panel tonight consists of psychics, mediums, trans-channelers, and empaths. So if you're looking for some psychic advice, or if you just want to connect with somebody on the other side, feel free to give us a call. For anyone that prefers an off-air reading, please visit thecommunicatorsgroup.com and leave your request there, and one of us will get back to you to schedule an appointment. And you can download any of our past episodes on Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, or Stitcher. You can also search for show clips on YouTube by searching The Communicators Group, A Paranormal Journey. Please keep in mind, all shows are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Hi, thanks for holding. Who's this?
Hi, this is Dawn.
What can we help you with?
I was just curious as to know if there was any kind of spirit around here, because we have cameras outside, and one night there was like a cloud-looking thing right by my front door, and I was just curious as to know if it's anything that I should be worried about.
Dark clouds generally are, but I will let Dwayne speak to this. Dwayne?
Was it at your front door, or was it like maybe
Right at my
10
front
feet
door,
away from you?
And our dog died like a couple of days before that. We buried her in the backyard, but she died a couple of days before that happened. And then all of a sudden, at 1 in the morning, my husband heard someone like knocking or some kind of noise outside, and that's why he went out there. And then he checked the cameras, and he seen this black thing right in front of the door.
It does sound really creepy, and he heard things walking around out front. That's why he went to the front door, right?
Yeah, he heard like a noise, like knocking noise, so he went out, opened the door, went out to the porch, and then came back in, and then looked at the cameras to see if it was somebody playing around.
Has it happened more than one time, or just this one time?
That was one time. We didn't have cameras before, but we've had stuff in my house where my daughter would take a shower, and the mirror would like say mean words and stuff.
This is like a dark energy or entity of some sort. I mean, if you're seeing negative words on the mirror and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was like a long time ago. So I put crosses up and I burned sage, and it kind of went away, but we really haven't felt anything besides that.
I would try doing that all over again. I think there might have been a resurgence of some kind of energy that allowed that poltergeist or that energy to come back. You know, whether it might be the alignment of the planets or the stars or whatever like that. But I think maybe you need to revisit saging and doing those kind of things that you did before. It does sound like this is a definite dark energy of some sort. In order to have the power to knock or rustle or whatever, or even set off a camera, is scary in itself.
Yeah.
In which direction did you walk around your house when you did the sage? The reason why I'm asking that is normally when I recommend somebody saging a house and really clearing out the house and its surrounding on the outside and basically putting Fort Knox on your house is to start in the middle of your front doorway on the inside of the house, and you walk exactly counterclockwise. So you start walking around your house on the left. You follow every single nook and cranny on the left. Go all the way left around your house, all the way on the inside. Keep going left till you finally reach the other side. And the goal is to make a fully enclosed circle or a fully enclosed set of lines throughout the house. So you'll eventually meet back at where you started saging. So you've done it in a left counterclockwise circle. Then when you step out the front door after closing the loop on the inside, I want you to circle your house going clockwise. So do the circle on the outside, the exact opposite of what you did on the inside. And then once you do that, I want you to have already gone out to the grocery store and buy Morton's kosher salt. And then I want you to start at your door and sprinkle that salt counterclockwise around the edges of your house. It doesn't have to be a beautiful line or whatever. Just sprinkle it around the opposite way that you saged it until you meet back in the middle. And now you have triple protection on the house. So you will have saged it, which will have pushed all the energy away. And then by laying down the salt, it can't come back over your doorstep. Dwayne, what do you think?
When I also sage a house, I just make sure that edges of property are taken care of as well. Why don't you do this and then get back to us? Hopefully it'll have worked enough to keep this from coming back.
It really should resolve itself, because if you've saged going left, you've saged on the outside going right. It's kind of like creating a little bit of a tornado. And then when you salt, you're kind of encapsulating that tornado to constantly be circling within the house. Edgar, did you have any advice for Dawn?
I do get that it's a very dark entity. I feel that it's somebody who was almost murdered and wants to come back and get revenge on people somehow. In terms of how to stage the house, you guys are more experienced in that than I am, but that's what I get from that entity.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Dawn, definitely redo the saging again, get the salt, do what we said, and then give us a call back next week and give us an update on that, because we might be able to give you some more information.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for calling in.